What's up, MPX addicts? Welcome to MPX Rehab. I am your host, the hashtag Certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host as always.
Me or the dog?
Both, yeah. The Certified Mutt, Rocky, and...
the voice of the MPX addicts, Kyle Smith. See, petting the dog. Excessively petting the dog.
Oh, yeah, he's been petting him since he got here. It's just been ridiculous. Except for like a short period of time where, I think somebody was talking to someone else.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. But last week was MPX's Summerfest, and while I wasn't there, Kyle was, but I did watch it on the network. Definitely get the network. It'll keep you up to date, if nothing else.
Good, because I'm not good at leading a show, as we learned.
Yeah. That's okay. You didn't have to lead too much of a show. You kept getting interrupted every 5 minutes.
People just want to walk in, so that's cool.
Yeah.
It makes my job a lot easier.
I was
I
going
get
to say,
to walk off.
I'm just watching and I'm like, we don't get that many when I'm on the show. I guess people are right. Yeah. Nobody likes me.
Whatever. It happens.
I'll just go to a production role.
Well, you have the equipment.
Yeah. Hey, the show didn't look bad. I will say that. It was hard to hear.
I was going to say, it was my phone and I just yelled.
Yeah.
I hoped people heard it. And I tried to tell Cole's like, we got to be loud. And only one person asked me if they come on. I was like, yeah, you just got to be loud. Everyone else, I was like, I hope you realize there's no mics.
Yeah. Well, I would have sent the whole gear except for the fact that I'm just I don't know if anybody else really knows how to set everything up like we do.
I absolutely do not. Someone's like, why don't you just go get the gear? I was like, because even if I did, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This guy
Literally,
says
just the
always
voice.
watching.
Always watching. Yeah.
See?
I'm
Petting
sure
the
he's
dog.
real happy with me right now because I'm such a big fan of
And Dimitri says, pet that dog.
The dog's being petted. My hand has not left the damn dog.
Come on, Jay.
Yeah.
I live with the damn dog.
You can still pet him.
But yeah, it was a really good show though, honestly. It's
Yes.
like I gotta say, it was fun to watch it from the network side of things because I got to hear James Johnson's very punny commentary.
He's very, very good at what he does.
Yeah.
And then you got to hear, some loud chants, and then Cody make fun of those chants.
Just when he calls, it's like there are fans chanting one more time. Those fans are masochists.
It was a good
Although
kick.
the word
I wanted to
is
hear it.
sadist that you're looking for. Masochist is wanting pain, not giving pain.
I guess, yeah, that's one way. I mean, we want to see the pain inflicted.
Yeah, but it's
And if you're going to give us
pain.
the option to go do it, then.
But
I could never hurt Red like that.
Well, I don't know. Given how good he actually is in the ring, I'd say that he'd have a chance of hurting you. So.
Oh, everyone would hurt me.
Yeah.
I bruise easily.
But let's go ahead and start on with the show because we started off with the MPX Prospect Championship Tournament with the Block A matches today.
Yes.
And this started off with, of course, Marcus Rose versus Mikey B. The match
Dream
that
match.
was people were dreaming about this kind of match, and it was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the perfect karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really good. It was one of those, as soon as Mikey B debuted, that was immediately what we both kind of gravitated towards. We're like, oh, we want to see Marcus Rose. Just because obviously they're both entertaining and both decent in the ring.
Yeah.
But they're just, the entertainment value alone is worth it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they didn't disappoint. It was great.
Mm-hmm. Marcus Rose breaking out a Backstreet Boys song himself.
Oh, I mean, you had to.
Yeah.
Like I said, either that, if you don't do that, you have to go really obscure boy band, O-Town or something.
It's like I almost expected him to bring out Du Jour just to be funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think Marcus wants to talk about being somebody's backdoor lover. So,
I don't know. That sounds like something Marcus would maybe be into.
Maybe not with Mikey B, though.
No, probably not. But see, there, petted the dog and it went away. Are you happy?
Now they're going to yell at
I was
you
going to say no.
get the dog back.
And the viewers have just dropped off.
Yep.
Oh, the dog's not on camera. We're not watching.
It's kind of like when Oliver and Olivia would be on the...
Right. Yeah. Everyone loved Oliver. No one really liked us.
Yep. They watch for the pets. That's all it is.
But yeah, it was great, and it's it was entertaining, and yeah, it's exactly what we thought it would be. I did enjoy Marcus. And he may have had it last time, I don't remember, but the ring music different.
It was different. It was Rick James.
Yep.
Damn, I remembered it. It's on the playlist now.
Only Rick James I know is Super Freak, so I know that wasn't it.
Yeah. But it
thoroughly
is on the
enjoyed
playlist
that.
now, so go to the MPX, the unofficial official MPX playlist on Spotify and check
Just
it out.
like we're the official, unofficial.
Yeah,
Everything we do is unofficial, official.
yeah.
Um,
Mainly because we're really the only ones doing it, so therefore,
But we do not do Cage Side Net. Someone else does that, and
no
one knows who it is.
Somebody asked if we did that at one point. I'm like, no.
Yep.
I wish,
No,
but I don't know them.
Yeah. But no, it
I
was
don't know. Maybe
great.
somebody in Germany got the network.
Yeah. And then we've got, Mikey B handing out his headset to little kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, which my first thought was, those are kind of expensive to be doing, aren't they? It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like the Bret Hart
I mean-
reproduced glasses, but
I mean, those are, it's like if you get the little toy ones, they are kind of easy to fake.
I guess.
Little costume
So-
pieces from like Spirit or something like that.
And it is Halloween season, isn't it?
Yeah, just
They're
about.
starting to pop up. No, they're already popping up. I've seen
Oh,
one.
of course they are. Of course they are.
Why?
It's
Why they
because-
just don't stay year round? I don't get.
Because
I feel
I'm
they're
actually
getting-
the same way.
I feel they're getting earlier and earlier every
Yeah.
year. So
Well, I'm always it's like I'm that kind of person who I listen to Christmas music in the middle of
Well,
April.
no. Well, and I was gonna say
so-
you've got psychopaths that love Halloween year round and decorate year round and
Mm-hmm.
just love Halloween and everything dark and horror. So
Hey.
I was gonna say
I'm noticing
as what
certain pointed-
50 or 75% of our audience is like, yeah, that's me. What the fuck about it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's like if I had the money to keep buying all those decorations, trust me, this place would be a little
Well,
more.
and if I had a room, I would be like Mick Foley and just have it Christmas year round.
Yeah.
Because Christmas is wonderful.
Hell,
Give
we
me
go to
both.
Sleep with Christmas music.
Yeah.
I can do Christmas music October to December, but after that I'm done. I can only do
No,
3 months.
That's fair.
All year round for us, honey.
Yeah, it's like that's actually one of my favorite genres of music. So but yeah, Mikey B coming away with the win on this one,
Yep.
advancing in the Prospect Championship tournament. So that's going to create an interesting match when it gets to the next
Hard
round.
cams that way, bud. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where we go with this, and for Marcus, how he rebounds from it. Marcus.
No, that toy is not what you think it is. It's from the Super Chewer Bark Box, and they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, they know exactly what they're doing.
Oh yeah, they knew exactly what they did when they designed that toy.
That
So
movie
just to get
420.
that out of the way, because I know somebody's going to make that comment after seeing it.
We've already had multiple people of our friends list
Yeah.
making that comment.
But yeah, so sorry.
But yeah, no, seeing how Marcus comes back from it, and then he's one of those that he's never really had a good title opportunity here at MPX. So we'll see how he bounces back, and obviously this is this term is what we were looking for. It's the young up and comers coming out of it, and Mikey B proving that he is one of the best trainees to come out so far.
That's actually something that really kind of got to me when I was watching it, because Cody said that he's never held a title at MPX, and I'm sorry, Hate Crime were MPX Tag Team Champions.
They were tag champs. It was small, but
It was short, yes,
And
but it was still they were.
if you
were
want
still
to get technical, he was the prospect with DTF while they used the Freebird rules. So,
Yeah.
I mean, technically he is a former tag team champion 2 times over. So,
Yeah, so it's like he has been a champion at MPX, just
not singles.
Yeah.
Which, like we said, it is completely different ball game from singles and tag.
Oh yeah.
Which we'll definitely going to talk about that later.
I didn't even say anything, and I got people threatening me on Saturdays. Like I didn't do anything.
Oh, they knew. They heard your orgasmic scream from here.
But after that, T Ray came back and took on Aaron Harms.
Yes. So great to have T-Ray back, and announced he was coming back.
Yeah.
Um,
So we knew it was happening this time.
And obviously, get his shirts. Shirts are wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Love those shirts. Straight out of Wish I Motherfucker Would, Texas.
Hey, it's Rehab. He can say that here.
Well, he's also got the PG version of I Wish. Or what was it?
I wish you
called?
would.
Yeah, I Wish You Would, Texas. So
Yeah.
either one, buy either shirt or buy both. That way you can not worry about
Yeah.
it.
And of course, you'll be supporting a Texas wrestler.
Yes,
Kind of a big deal.
and a very good Texas wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
A Texas wrestler that is working his ass off everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And Aaron's, again, I've talked about it, every time I see Aaron, he gets better and better, and I want to see more and more of him. His first time at MPX, I was like, I don't really know about him, and saw him again, he was really good, and then saw him back at MPX, I go, oh, okay, no, he is good. He's got something.
Well, it was like Aaron Harms. Well, with that first match, it really it was kind of awkward because it was the try not to tap challenge
Right.
that he debuted on, and given that that's a specialty kind of match rather than a your typical exhibition match, it's going to look a little off on the
Right.
first one. But yeah, no, he has. Every time I see him again, I'm just like, I want to see more of him.
Yep.
And of course, I love the idea of it's like stick him with Mr. Legs, and if you want a triples team, get the Iron Belly in there too.
Yeah, but now you need a head.
Yeah.
So then we need to bring in Al Snow. That way he can be the leader, I guess, technically.
People would
Seeing we
lose
have our
their
Job
minds.
Squad 2.0.
Ow.
I mean, if Al Snow's in it, is it not Job
Yeah,
Squad?
that is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
When saying because of the other three, I was saying because of Al Snow.
Sure.
I like legs.
But this match was
Except for
a
Randy.
Haas match.
Yes, and that's exactly what you look at T-Ray, and that's automatically what you're going to get. And the guy, he can wrestle. I mean, he had a great match with Jay Sirius. He had 2 great matches with Jay Sirius at Heavy Metal. And he can wrestle. He can work. He's athletic. Sometimes I forget how athletic he is.
Yeah.
And Aaron's the same way. Aaron's one of those that he can wrestle, and he is athletic, and he can go. But this is, it was 2 big men just, beating the hell out of each other.
I mean, it's like not to like drive the comparison between him and Xavier Daniels into the ground any further than it already has been, but Aaron Harms, like Xavier Daniels, has that look to where people are like, oh, he's just nothing but power moves. He's going to wrestle like a big man.
Yeah,
but
he's just
like,
a meathead.
5.5 feet tall. He's like, no, he can actually wrestle.
Saying X is 5 feet tall, that's being generous, sir.
I didn't say it.
Oh, you did. It's okay. He doesn't watch this, and if he does, he'll
yeah,
kill
sure.
me later. It's fine.
Yeah.
That or someone will clip it and show it to him like everything else I say wrong. It'll be taken out of context, and then I'll get threatened. Well, you'll get threatened. I won't.
Yeah. I'm the one who gets threatened.
You or
to everybody else.
MPX gets threatened. No one ever
Yeah.
complains to me.
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
But it's like T-Ray winning this match, which honestly makes sense.
Well, of course it does. I mean, you've got someone who, while we did christen Moonshine Mantell as the Thanos of Texas collecting all the titles, T-Ray's I think got more titles right now than him. So
I think so. Yeah.
he's whatever.
Well, Moonshine's trying to move on to bigger things.
So is he
also.
Galactus or something now?
Yeah.
Trying to eat the world. So okay. See, it's all comic book related.
If he can just devour the one that he's in right now, then that'll be great.
Really? I gotta go off on them again.
Nope. That was all that needed to be said. But yeah, no. Honestly, I'd love to see T-Ray back, and honestly, I'd love to see him continue to, have his collection.
Yeah,
grow.
and I don't know if it's happened yet, and it may have, and if it has, someone needs to tell me so I can watch it. T-Ray versus AJ Gray. That match has got to happen because those two would be amazing. I think they would have great chemistry together, and I think they would beat the hell out of each other. So, that match definitely needs to happen. I would love it to be in Texas so I could go to it. But that would be great. And also, I was going to ask you, but I forgot. Now that we're here, what is this? Apparently, AJ Gray and Nick Gage are in town on Dallas on August 14th. Some promotion I've never heard of. Apparently, it's the 3rd Mania, yet I've never heard of GWAP or wherever the fuck it is.
I have no idea. I'll have to look into that.
It's August 14th, and I'm like, wait, no, you can't do that day. But it's pretty stacked card. Gino's on it and everything, and never heard of it. And apparently, it's the 3rd. I don't know. So interesting. I just made me think of it because AJ Gray and of course Nick Gage, who has obviously set the wrestling world on fire the past couple of days.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's bringing out the Painmakers, so
MDK all fucking day.
But yeah, so definitely want to see T-Ray back. I'd love to see him go for some gold as well. I mean, there's he's kind of a hero, isn't he? He's got 2 guys he could go after. What? You don't want to see T-Ray versus Exodus?
I would love to see that. I don't. I would know the outcome, and I don't want T-Ray to take a pinfall. Look, it's like I said earlier. Exodus is right now. Exodus is the MVP. Exodus is Wrestler of the Year,
hands down.
Every match he's had has been great. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, and I know people hate it. Keep the bag for another 2 years. I don't care. That's Exodus. He keeps putting on these hell of matches, man.
I mean, to a degree, there is the whole problem of they're kind of writing themselves into a corner with the fact that Exodus just keeps beating everybody who's left.
It's gonna take something big. It's gonna take someone huge, and let's be honest. Once that title is or the bag is, he drops the bag, which he probably won't. But when he drops the bag, he's going to go on to the bigger title.
I think so. Yeah,
So
especially if things go the way that people want it to go at Purple Rain.
bad news, buddy.
Yeah. But yeah, after that we had a triple threat match between Matlock, Red Chambers, and Mars Lewis, and through no fault of his own, it felt like Mars Lewis was kind of tacked on to this match.
Mars Lewis was definitely kind of maybe the odd man out.
Mm-hmm.
Because one, Red and Matt have had their own little Facebook beef and have been wanting this match singly and still have not got a singles match yet.
No.
They get tags, they get triple threats. They've yet to have a singles. And I mean, you see why. Beautiful pictures, and I was going to say artwork, and it is artwork by Brian Pulver. You literally see Matlock's hand go through Red's chest.
Yeah.
And as the reference earlier of, Masochist fans was the kick that obviously he tried to put his leg and foot through Red's back. So
Yeah.
how Red is going to have a match on Saturday and still be okay? Like
Especially considering who's going up against on
he's
Saturday.
still I find it hard to believe that obviously Red also being tails. He does not still have Matlock's hand on his chest to right now, to Thursday.
I would be surprised if he doesn't.
I would say even Saturday. I bet there's still at least one little fingerprint there because God, that was hard. And again, those two, there's something about them. They have chemistry, and they're really good together. And yeah, Mars might have been the odd man out, but he was great in there too.
Yeah. No, and it's like I'm not talking like in the match itself. I'm talking like as a concept of a match and everything like that. Because this was, the way that Matt and Red have been, going back and forth. It felt like Mars was trying to just the odd man out on him.
Yeah.
But he definitely made sure that he was known. Matter of fact, if it weren't for the fact that Matt was just a little craftier, Mars would have gotten the win.
Well, that and Mars did have he worked out of the chute, so
Yeah.
I mean, his boot, he goes so fast his boot literally exploded on him. So, yeah, it was Locke obviously pulling out the veteran experience and doing, what a good heel does.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful to see. Like I said, definitely want to see.
And then taking a page out of Exodus's book.
Yeah, I know, which is something everyone should do, really.
I agree. Yeah, it's like put it in their faces.
But yes, having Locke and Red, I definitely want a singles match. Just because, like I said, there's something there about them that when they go, they go. And we've seen Red die several times at the hands of Hardacus, hands of Silver. That's a tough little Pokemon.
Yeah, it is.
Never thought that someone who loves Pokemon would be that tough. But
hey, the dude made his living off of Pokemon, so
yeah, it's true.
To survive that climate, you have to be, real tough.
Yeah.
Those 12-year-olds are fucking dangerous, man.
They carry switchblades, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it's also kind of curious. We haven't seen Noah in a while, so hopefully Noah's okay. Because last time we did see him, he almost died.
Yeah, maybe he needed some time to recuperate from that.
We will talk about it later, but we have obviously Matlock with Mayhem Mafia. We got Red and Noah. The tag team division in MPX is getting pretty heated.
I love it. Just shades of 2019, man, when the tag team division was like so strong and it was so awesome.
Still dominated by Larger Than Life, but
Yeah. But it's like
I'm petting you before anyone flips out.
He's the one who's flipping out now. But after that, we got the other match from Block A of the Prospect Championship Tournament of Gabe Wilder taking on Mr. Legs. And once again, kind of went how I expected it to go.
It did, but it's also one of those, like we keep saying, Gabe's breaking out of this.
Definitely.
This is going to be Gabe showing all of MPX and kind of you, because you're the one who's really gone in on it.
Yeah.
That this is Gabe's tournament to win. This is everyone's going to realize Gabe is not just, what did you call it, the coattail rider?
Rider. Yeah.
It's not the coattail rider.
Three
of
big
Civil
egos
Disorder.
and a coattail rider. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think he's got just as big of egos as the other three, and he's proven it. And he destroyed one of our heroes.
Yeah.
Well, one of your heroes.
Well,
It was nice to have Randy come off suspension. I told you he looked a little smaller, did he not? Randy was small.
he looked fine.
Nope.
But then again, he's not on PED, so
Well,
Or
he
PEDs.
was. He was on PEDs.
He was not on PEG.
The leg glitter. It's illegal.
It is not he is not on PEG. No performance enhancing glitter.
Nope. Yes, it was.
No.
And that's why Randy looked smaller when he came out off his suspension.
But Gabe coming away with the win through obviously nefarious means. But
What nefarious means? He hit the go to sleep. He put legs to sleep. What nefarious means are you talking about?
the corner.
What about the corner?
The turn.
It was fine. Randy and legs deserved it.
I'm going to remember that at the end of this the show.
Why?
I know they're watching, but it's like.
No, they're not
Really?
watching. They're not watching at all.
But yeah, so we're gonna see very soon Mikey B, Gabe Wilder. That'll be an interesting match. I mean, even when Mikey B was first, starting to debut, I think Gabe was one of the guys that was calling Mikey out, saying, "I want a piece of him," and now he's gonna have his chance.
Yeah, and I think Mikey B is obviously thinking that he's got momentum. He just beat Marcus Rose, who kind of is a MPX legend in his own right, and he's going against Gabe Wilder, who is in the process of building his own MPX legacy.
Yep.
It's going to be a great match. Again, like I said, to me, this is Gabe's tournament. I think he is here to prove that he's going to break out and he's going to win a title.
Well, we've got he does have at least one other competitor to take on after Mikey B if he wins that match. So
He will. I'll go ahead and call it now.
I'm sure you will, and then it'll be complete swerve of a double count out for some reason.
No, we've already passed the option for a bye in the finals or whatever.
But actually, I am looking forward to how this is going to play out, regardless of who all ends up in the finals.
Yep.
Because this could turn into a really an epic match, one way or the other.
It is,
Purple Rain.
and it's one of those. It's the prospect title. It is the. While we have said the Addicts title is the workforce title, it's the workhorse title, it's the IC title, it's what you give your best competitor. The prospect title is what kind of leapfrogs you to
It's the gateway
MPX title.
Yeah.
It is and essentially Money in the Bank, just a Money in the Bank that you have to constantly defend.
Yeah.
Which is, I think they always should do that. Whoever has Money in the Bank should always have to defend it.
I agree.
Until they cash in. That just makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
But anyways.
It's better than just, losing it for no reason.
Yeah, you have those matches every now and then where they're like, oh, we put it online, and they do. So that's fine. But I think, if it was and not even every time, just, maybe every 30 days, like an actual title, you have to defend it to maintain your contract status or whatever.
Yeah,
that
makes sense.
It would be interesting.
It keeps it in the public's eye and everything like that, rather than just becoming a random background piece.
Yeah, but then that also, nothing's going to be when Edge first used it because everyone forgot about it. So having it that way also makes sense too. So
yeah,
I see both. It's wrestling. There's pros and cons to everything. So
things happen the way they happen for reasons.
You can't give me a pro to have an Otis win it, but you could try.
It could have been, but
no, it couldn't have been.
They went nowhere with it.
Well, where are you going to go with Otis actually cashing in and winning? No,
he was talking about using it for heavy machinery to take the tag
and that
titles.
is the dumbest thing in the world.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, so you're okay in the prospect title. Say Gabe has it, and Gabe's like, you know what, me and Carl are going for the tag titles. That lessens the prospect title. That's no.
Not necessarily. Dave cashed it in on Ryan for the Addicts Championship.
But again, as we've said, which granted, I've already said I didn't like that. I would have preferred for him to go the actual MPX title because that is the belt everyone should want. Dave doing it made sense though because of the history with Ryan, and like we've said, the Addicts title is kind of the workhorse title. So that I can kind of get, and even now, even WWE, I think it pretty much states has to be the WWE title. Like it can no longer be any title. No, it's any world title.
Yeah.
So which they've got 3 to choose from.
With a 24/7 title still a thing, it makes sense not to do that.
Don't question Reginald. Reginald's great.
I got no problem with Reginald. It's the title I've got a problem with.
Hey, the hardcore title was successful. Why not do it again?
Yeah, but the hardcore title made it, kind of sense.
Well,
because
you're
that
talking to the same people who think AEW is not competition. So
true. And after what I watched from AEW Dark, they really need
you're
to
a little
get
biased. It's a lot of
Okay,
homegrown talent.
that was the reason I was watching that one, but I was also watching other actual matches. Because it's like, I'm sorry, watching Jungle Boy kick ass was really great in my opinion.
Yep.
And of course Luchasaurus, because monsters. I'm sorry, Jurassic Express is probably one of my favorite groups.
Even with Marco?
Even with Marco.
I don't know. I want the split just because I think Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus can do better singly.
I agree. But they'd have to move them back onto the main show for that to matter much.
Yeah, true. Well, that's okay. We got Rampage coming, so they're going to have 2 shows. They're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
Or they'll have 4 shows, technically. Elevation, Dark,
Yeah.
Rampage, and then Dynamite.
Yeah.
Look at them, and they're not competition.
They're flooding the market, and then WWE's like, oh, what the fuck do we do? But yeah, after that, we got a match that we've seen before, but it was still great to see it. Casey Clay versus Tommy Dean.
So when this first happened, my immediate thing was like, we just saw this. I don't want to see this again. And then in 10 seconds in, I think I leaned over, I go, oh, never mind. This is great.
Yeah.
I was like, I forgot how good these two are. And to me, this, and I said it to both of them, I think this match was better than their first one. And their first one was amazing. And this is...
Well, it's the whole thing of last time they had a chance to feel each other out. This time they knew what they were getting into going into the match. So.
Yeah, and I mean, we didn't get all the moonsaults. We got one moonsault.
Yeah.
Kind of hurt Tommy, but it was great. And even with the end and the shenanigans and everything, I still think it was a better match and more exciting match, and just very well laid out and athletically done than their first match.
Yeah.
And their first match had bigger implications as far as going on for the Addicts title and everything. But this match here, it's until the Tommy Becker comes back. These are the 2 most athletic men in MPX.
Yeah, very true. And when Tommy comes back, it'll be the 3 most athletic men in MPX.
No, the Tommy Becker's always got the most athletic. We gave him that. He can't lose it. Until there's a triple threat ladder match with the title hanging. I'm getting another ladder match, damn it. I'm not letting it go. We're getting another ladder match.
If we can't have a cage match, give us more ladder matches, definitely.
But no, these 2 men, athletic as hell. Casey's got his own thing going. Obviously, with Frankie, who made a little surprise appearance.
Oh yeah,
Turned down, the thermostat, which was good.
I was actually expecting you to mention it's a lot cooler in here than it was last week.
It was. It was a lot cooler, but Casey's hot, so it's a fine looking bitch. He always gets everyone hot and bothered. There's fans that love. Remember, she loves Casey. It's a thing.
True, but yeah.
Yes. That is my new favorite chant now, I think. It just love going back and forth with them. Because there's very few things we get to go back and forth on them with. So having that one's always great.
Yeah. But, Casey Clay, Tommy Dean, holy crap. I mean, it's like Tommy Dean making that whole statement of, it's like, I have been busting my ass. I have been kicking ass and taking names here at MPX, and I'm not on Purple Rain. What the hell? So he decided he was going to make his own match at Purple Rain.
Yeah, and I don't think you can do that.
It happens all the time. This is pro wrestling.
So can I just make my own match for Purple Rain then?
Yeah, go ahead. And
can I call someone out and just get a match at Purple Rain?
I'd love to watch that.
Do it.
But let's be honest though, he didn't just call a match. One, he went the wrong way with it, and we'll talk about it later. And he also called Satan. Like, he's trying to bring Satan back home.
He made a deal with the devil so he could get on Purple Rain. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but we also don't know. We saw him call. We did not see Satan actually answer the phone. We don't know what Satan's thinking of this. We do not know Wesley Crane's thoughts. We have not heard from Wesley Crane.
I'm sure the devil will be there.
Again, we'll talk about it later.
Just pay attention to the details. He's there.
The devil takes care of his own,
Different person. To very, very different person.
Don't care.
Still want to see match with that.
Right?
But it's it's one of those things where it's we'll discuss all this later.
Yeah,
because
we still have at least a couple another match.
It's
we have one more match before that.
But Frankie coming out and demanding, well, not demanding, saying what the match is going to be at Purple Rain.
Last man standing match. Now you got to get that count out means a whole lot more.
Yeah, it does, and it's one of those where it's what we saw Casey win by count out, which you kind of argued the ref Bambi was wrong in that, and Bambi was not wrong in that.
I disagree.
Well, he wasn't. And it's one of those where, there's
It's okay. He's a certain person's fan, so of course he's going to make the wrong calls anyway.
leave him alone. They have Cam Newton as quarterback.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it's one of those things where Casey can't run anymore. Is essentially what we've got here.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I don't think Casey necessarily wants to run from Frankie.
No, they're looking to actually beat the snot out of each
the whole
other.
time Frankie's talking all this stuff in the ring, Casey's mouthing back off to him. So,
Casey didn't run away from this one.
No,
So.
it's going to be a great, great fight.
Mm-hmm. But after that, we got a debut at MPX. El Toxico Don Rodrigo taking on Mr. Nasty.
Yes. And the lovely, lovely ladies that were in Mr. Nasty's video beforehand were great.
Oh, yeah. They were in the crowd, too.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
But no.
Oh, did they try to hit on you as well?
Oh, of course, always. I wish. But no, they was, the Rodrigo, I've seen him a couple times at Heavy Metal, and the guy's good.
Yeah.
He's I think he is learning. Every time I see him, he gets better. But this is Mr. Nasty. And it's, I never thought the Addicts would take to a pimp the way they have.
Well, considering some of the addicts, it makes sense.
Hey, just because there is a chant called "Work That Corner," I don't see anything wrong with that at MPX. Mr. Nasty put him in corner and told him to work it. There, he needs to work it.
Yeah. But this match was really good. I am actually impressed by Don Rodrigo.
Yes,
I hadn't actually heard of him until like just the week before, when some meme had gotten his attention.
Yeah, and then the biggest thing is he took the skewers from Atticus at, I'm pretty sure it was Power Blood. And that's his profile picture, and it's wonderful. It was very well done. And again, every time I see him, he gets better and better. He's learning a lot, and I would love to see him come back. I thought it was good. So we'll see. But again, Mr. Nasty's always a treat, and right now, maybe Mr. Nasty is the MPX hero to take on Exodus.
Maybe. Mr. Nasty versus Exodus at whatever show that would actually be really great.
Yes. Purple Rain. You got to have a pimp at Purple Rain.
Yeah. It's the most fitting color, so
What, purple and pimps?
Yeah.
I feel like red, which is what Mr.
Well,
Nasty
his
wears.
color is red, yes, but
The Godfather, I don't think wore purple.
no, he wore
Lime green and shit.
Yeah, it was like lime green, white when he was the good father. Yeah.
Oh, right to censor.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them.
They were a vastly underappreciated group.
Really were. Well, Stevie Richards in general, I think, is vastly underrated. But
God, his character work was fucking impeccable.
oh yeah,
and the fact that it's like when they were together, their character is like you could almost tell that they were kind of feeding off of each other in that, and it was just wonderful to watch. It's like you have to get rid of the sex, have to get rid of the nastiness, have to get rid of the vulgarity and the violence. And of course, you've got the most violent wrestlers there. An ECW original, Bull Buchanan.
well, and that's what I thought was great is you had all these guys who were the worst turning. You had Val Venus, the former porn star. You had, a former pimp. You had former ECW. Even Ivory. Everything about that was great.
Speaking of underrated talents.
What, Ivory?
Yeah. She was really good. She never. But then again, like we had talked about with Trish Stratus earlier, this was a time period in which women's wrestling was not.
It was bras and panties matches.
Yeah, for the most part. But then after that, we had the main event, which I am going to take my life into my hands here.
Tread lightly. It's a thing now. Tread lightly.
Well, at least one of them knows I love him and I support him and everything like that. It's just at the
Why
same
only
time.
one?
Well, the other one keeps threatening me, so
You're his second favorite meal.
Yeah. So
there's Skip and then there's Jay.
Yeah, but no, it's like I won't deny it was a controversial ending to that match.
They got screwed.
I mean, it's like I've seen worse screw jobs. It's with a bigger
everything-
pair of lips clamped to that team's ass.
Everything compared to Montreal Screwjob is going to be worse. I mean, you got the Montreal Screwjob, and then you got the XV Screwjob. They're neck and neck.
No.
Yeah, they're close.
No, that's not even close because you still have, pretty much any match that larger than life of the Impact players had, especially with Jamie there.
I don't know what you're talking about. They dominated the tag team cleanly.
Cleanly.
Yes.
Cleanly. Dimitri,
Dominant wins everywhere.
Dimitri, did they dominate cleanly? You let me know.
Dimitri says, tread lightly.
See?
I am treading lightly.
He also says, get that script out of your hand.
Which
I have to stick to it, man. Come on.
And everyone knows I go back and forth with Schaefer, and it's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
That I thought was the greatest thing is this script sucks. This script sucks. If this script sucks, why am I in the main event? I was like, okay, that was brilliant. I can't. That was good. I was like, goddamn, fucking brilliant. I hate you. It was good.
But it's the ending aside, the match was great.
Oh yeah, of course it is. You got 4 phenomenal talents.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 good tag teams, and it's exactly what MPX is developing, despite everyone's, I think, shock. Is we have a great tag team division now.
Yeah.
And while management is not too keen on tag teams or tag team
Well,
tournaments,
certain parts of management. The other
Well,
parts,
yeah.
Other parts agree with them.
we have a lot of tag teams that we could do a tournament or a tag team turmoil or something. And case in point, right now we have 3 tag. You have the tag champs. Then you got 2 other tag teams saying they want a tag title shot, and that's what we're getting at is Tommy Dean coming out again, just stating he wants a tag title match. Which last we knew he was single-minded. He was single title. He was focused on the Addicts title. He wanted to be the MPX hero, and he failed. And now he's not going after it. He's going to call his buddy, his friend, Satan West, to get a tag title shot. Yeah. And we do not know if West has agreed to this. We do not know if Parabellum actually is a thing in MPX.
This is West. He's always itching for a fight.
Yeah, but does he want to screw over his other friends? XV has a right to a tag title shot. And if they
still lost the match.
No, they got screwed. Therefore, they still have a right to it.
People keep saying get to the back of the line.
The only people saying that are Tommy Dean, the king of Oklahoma, which I think Dimitri also has a claim to. Yes, he left Oklahoma, but he's still there a lot. And let's be honest, is this not really what it's about? It's Tommy and Dimitri going back and forth on Facebook, which if you haven't watched their videos, they're brilliant. And it seems very personal for both of them.
Yeah.
You see Dimitri, who, again, says that it's his friend, his buddy, he feels betrayed. Then you got Tommy saying that, fuck you, you left, you're a failure, you lost the MPX title. Like, they're going back and forth, and it's brilliant. But that is the thing I'm sitting here wondering is, granted, MPX addicts may not know West and the Kaiju Killers and XV and all that. Where does West fit in on this? How is West dealing with this?
You're telling me that 2 members of excessive violence wouldn't happily just go and beat the snot out of each other, getting each other bloody, especially with a title on the line?
And they all 4, all 5, all 6 love to do that. But the problem with this one is going behind each other's back to get that title shot.
I wouldn't say it was behind anybody's back because it's it was very upfront. He told them to their face that
he told management and then tried to say, no, I want this match. He did not confer with them, be like, hey, Dimitri, is it okay if I go for this title, this tag title? No, he didn't.
So Wes needs Dimitri's permission?
I'm not saying, well, first of all, we do not know Wes. I'm talking about Tommy Dean. We don't know what Wes wants to do. We have not heard from Wes.
I'm pretty sure Wes will go for it. It's
a
fight.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it unfolds. To me, obviously, XV has a right to the tag title shot. We have not seen Tommy and Wes even as a team yet. Why do they deserve a title shot when we haven't seen them as a team?
Well, I guess we'll have to see that later. I mean, we're going to see probably...
We all know that nobody in XV is going to turn down a fight.
Yeah.
No, we all know that. That's not the issue. The issue is how does Wes feel about Tommy going after 2 of his fellow brothers?
Yeah, well, that may have been the conversation they had on the phone.
Well, we wouldn't know because we don't even know if Wes answered. We just saw the call go out.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a conversation there.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I gotta say, with the match itself,
And
one of the things,
let's be honest, we're still forgetting Bane and Silver.
oh yeah,
I mean,
that there is also a bit of a
there's a history there, and Bane and Silver obviously jumped, Sebastian and Sky in their other match.
yeah.
So it's tag team division is heating up. It's what is going to happen.
I mean, wouldn't it be a thing where it's like you got XV and Parabellum, going back and forth, and the Weapon and the Immortal come in and
just sneak in and steal the tag titles?
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually saying that they're going to lose? Your best pitcher loses? Yeah.
I'm saying
no longer Oscar worthy.
I'm just saying it's like they are a dangerous tag team.
I don't think a vampire has ever won an Oscar nominated film. Interview with Vampire was close. I don't think it actually won.
Yeah, like
Interview with Vampire, I don't think won.
That might have gotten
close.
costume or something like that.
Oh, it got something. I mean, fucking
Oscar worthy.
Bane, Dark Knight got something, but it wasn't Best Picture.
Dimitri says, me and Wes have fought plenty of times.
Oh, I know, and I've seen plenty of it. That is not my issue. I understand. Wes, Dimitri, Sky, Tommy will all fight whoever the fuck they're going to fight. Yeah. My problem is more of the way Tommy went about it. That's the issue.
When it comes down to it, Wes is going to do whatever the fuck Wes wants to do. As far as he's concerned, Wesley's ways has never stopped.
No, that's true. I mean, the last time we saw Wes, he almost killed Dexter.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And it's always great to have Wes back at MPX. Mm-hmm. It's just, again, the way Tommy went about it, how is he going to respond? Because while Wes and Tommy are close and they are friends, I dare
best
say...
friends, they said.
There's only one best friends in MPX, and that's larger than life. Heal up, Tommy. We need you back. Because, Dave and Tatum obviously are no longer
they're not
best
friends anymore, obviously, yeah.
But that's the thing is, while, yes, they are best friends and they are together, I feel like Dimitri and Wes, I don't want to say is closer, but they known each other longer. And again, watch Dimitri's video. He feels very personally attacked by it. And rightfully so.
Yeah, maybe. But like I said, when it comes to Wes, he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants. And if he wants to fight his brothers in arms and excessive violence, he'll do that.
I mean, given Wes, he probably would say, fuck it. All 8 of us are just going to fight in general. The single winner will be the tag champs to decide whoever the fuck his partner is. Like, I mean, they could do that
Whoever's left alive at the end of this match, they're the tag team champions.
God, what was...
that makes perfect sense for Wesley.
I swear to God, wasn't there... was it WrestleMania 14? They did that, like a battle royal, and just whoever... Oh, it was WrestleMania 15. It was the prior. Just they had a battle royal. The last 2 standing are going to fight for the tag title. So, could easily do that.
Yeah.
Tommy Dean says, sup, fuckers.
Sup.
Good old...
Somebody thinks you don't deserve a shot.
I just don't think you should be able to come out and call your own title matches.
That happens all the time. That's what challenges are for.
Fine. I want to fight Exodus for the Addicts title. Does that mean I get a shot? MPX management? Kyle the Voice versus the Addicts title. Let me have it. I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't do that.
So
I would pay to see that match.
100%.
See, I'm not dumb enough.
You realize it's only going to be 10 seconds. He's going to hit me with Mass Exodus and it's over.
Yeah.
Like...
You'll die, but at least you'll be in the ring. You'll say you had a chance.
I was going to say, I had a title match. I'll take it. I broke my neck in the process. Yeah, but I still had a title match. It's worth it.
Or who knows? Maybe you could get an exhibition match at some point and turn out like Michael Cole, be undefeated in the ring.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Undefeated at Purple Rain, I could see that.
Yeah, so...
Shut up! I did not say that.
Tommy Dean says, cool. I almost wish I cared what people tell me what I deserve.
It's a fair point.
I mean, I still think you deserve it, but, okay, cool.
Again, we haven't seen Parabellum as a team. Do they deserve it, really?
I think they do. Because we have a MPX champion, former MPX champion.
Yes. You have 2 former MPX champions in Dimitri and Sky.
And somebody who,
somebody who hasn't held a title in MPX? Yeah, okay.
Somebody who's been on a win streak lately, though.
Yeah, he had one. Before that, he lost. I wouldn't say it's a win streak.
But on top of that, you know, like I said, XV, they lost the match. Controversial means they still lost the match.
Got screwed.
Whose arm was raised at the end of the match?
Got screwed.
You're the one who keeps telling me, doesn't matter. You know, whose arm was raised at the end of the match?
The refs.
I got 2.5.
The refs.
I got 2.5 years worth of you calling this bullshit from Larger Than Life. So you know what?
Hey, at least I had Jamie Aller backing me. You got no one backing you.
Tommy Dean says more wins than
He wasn't really backing you. He was just attacking me.
Tommy, don't go down this road.
He's gonna go down that road. It's gonna be.
I love all of you. Why? Well, can't we all just get along?
A group called Excessive Violence.
Which is what makes me love them, but still. Like, you know, Tommy, you could have fit in Excessive Violence. It would have been beautiful.
I still think he could fit in Excessive Violence. Who knows? This could be an audition.
I don't know how their initiations go. I feel sorry for however their initiations go. But
Blood in, blood out.
Definitely a lot of blood out.
Yeah.
I don't. This is not the way to go about getting the title shot. I'm just saying.
Do what you got to get what you want. Ain't that how that works?
Yeah.
I just think it's wrong. XV has.
He's calling his shot.
XV has the rightful title shot.
You know what? MPX management, do us a favor, sort this out for us. You know,
they're sorting out. Just let them deal with it. We've seen MPX management sort out before.
Yeah. But obviously, we can't seem to agree. They obviously aren't agreeing. So MPX management, I guess it's up to you. Sort this out. How is this going to play out at Purple
Tommy
Rain?
versus Dimitri 1-on-1. The winner gets a tag title shot.
Tommy Dean says, also, did anyone bat an eye when I was screwed against Prime? No. Did I complain? No.
I feel a lot of people batted eyes. And a lot of people argued.
He wasn't one of them, though.
I believe I was.
No,
we'll review the tape.
Yeah, we'll have to review that tape, won't we? But
see, we all of a sudden give him, oh, you're official MPX, you're official Texas Talent. Now he's just going to run with it. I mean, call his own shots. No,
that's what you do.
That's not how we do things here.
Yes, it is. Don't even try to deny that.
Fine, I want my Addicts title shot. Damn it.
Okay, get your Addicts title shot. I still would pay to watch that match. Exodus wouldn't even need help from the ref.
Maybe I can pay Bambi. I don't have enough money.
Yeah.
Exodus beats me in that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Bambi, I got $1. That is true. Shit, I need weed.
But that was.
Tommy Dean says, I'll fight that hairy bitch anytime. Well, Kyle, looks like you got yourself something.
He's not talking about me. He's talking about Dimitri. Dimitri is hairier than me.
Are you sure?
I don't know. You look kind of bear-like to me.
I am not a bear, sir.
You sure about that?
Yes, I am very sure I'm not.
Well, you haven't heard that thing going around that dad bod is just bare and straight.
That's not. I don't think that's a thing.
It is.
How are we on this subject?
I don't know. It's got real weird. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus.
But that was MPX's.
Speaking of which, you missed it. I learned a lot about Cole.
Oh, really?
Way too much.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's probably stuff I already know because his paramour and my paramour are good friends now.
Oh, then yeah, you definitely know.
So it's probably stuff I already know.
Yeah, probably.
But that was Summerfest. I am sad I missed it, but I was not in a good space.
Technically, you didn't miss it.
Yeah, true.
You just missed the fun chants and, being threatened and stuff.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of
fun. The only
fun.
thing you really missed was you
standing
up with Best Picture winning.
You know what? It would have really been fun.
Having Sky and Dimitri come out to kill you?
Have Sky and Dimitri drag me off. It's like, no, we're going to talk about this. And then Cole comes in and takes over.
Yeah. Apparently Cole didn't see the trash can coming. I did. Oops. I was like, oh yeah, I saw that coming.
But now we are in the full lead in for Purple Rain because the Thunder is here.
Thor?
No, he's a ghost now. Remember, you said so yourself.
I said Thor was a ghost?
Yeah, Fat Thor's a ghost.
Oh yeah, no, he died a while ago. Although apparently he's trying to get in shape, so good for him.
Hey, yeah, no,
we're going to get Slim Thor again. Well, medium Thor. I mean, he was never really Slim Thor. It'd be medium Thor.
God damn it!
One or two.
So glad you don't have a mic. But the
Does he
matches.
still have a tiny hammer though?
You'd have to ask his girl about that.
Last time I mentioned that, I got very yelled at.
I wonder why.
But the matches that have been announced for this, both ones with cards and one that was just announced.
I was gonna say, you making your own match announcements, are you?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, you didn't film that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you not notice where that was?
I'll be honest, I just saw him smash White Claw. I didn't really look in the
Yeah.
background.
You were just happy to watch him smash White Claw.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
White
But,
Claw sucks.
To start off with, Dave Sagan, coming off of suspension, is going to be taking on Red
You're 1 week-
Chambers.
You nearly kill a man and break his neck. 1 week suspension. Good job, MPX
That's
management.
MPX. Told you MPX management would sort it out.
God. All right, so the next time Remedy is here, I want him to take a knife, his knife that he always usually brings, stab a motherfucker, and then be like, all right, that's only what, a 5-day suspension?
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus.
We'll see him on the next Friday show.
We almost lost Tatum, and it's like, 1 week. That just shows MPX management really doesn't care about Tatum. He's no longer the golden goose.
I was going to say, it's like they started cheering louder for Mikey B. Now
Yeah.
Tatum's been tossed
Nope,
aside.
they've already got a new, pretty young white boy.
But
Marcus slapped him too.
uh,
So he's already been in. See, he's already gone through the full course of being a pretty young white boy at MPX.
oh, he even got the welcome to wrestling spot and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
Which I did love, and I think we glossed over it, but yeah, Tatum's finally out of that.
Yeah.
He's now the one welcoming the newcomers. So
Plan C has arrived.
Hey, Cole.
we talked about you earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, we
But,
may have revealed things about you that no one should know.
Red Chambers. It's no stranger for going against people who are, fairly dangerous and killers and everything like that. I mean, he survived Jason Silver,
Survived Tardakis.
survived Tardakis.
Still has Matlock's handprint on him.
Yeah, and I hear somewhere off in an unofficial space he even survived Sky de Lacrimosa.
He did. Oh no, he didn't. Well, I mean, okay, he didn't.
He's
win.
alive.
He's alive.
Okay, he didn't win against Tardakis or Silver either. So
He didn't win against Silver. I forgot about yeah.
So it's like that's why I said survived, because he's
Can't
still here
can't
to
kill the
fight.
fucking bastard.
Exactly. He just take him to a Pokemon Center and ding 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 ding
It's
ding.
not the
He's
trainer. He's
fine.
the unkillable.
Yeah.
The unkillable Red Chamber. See, go with that. That's better than the trainer.
Actually, yeah, you're not wrong there. But
Why not the master?
it's because nobody can get to that 300% damage rating.
Sure, I don't know what that means. Again,
it's a play on infinite
yeah,
stock. It's
I know. It's
But,
whatever their whole thing I don't understand or get. Except for no limits. I can get that. And no offense, I think Noah has met his limit quite a few times.
Yeah.
So
Sky was the limit.
Sky was the limit once.
He died.
The Chili Boys were almost the limits.
Hey, they
Which
came out on top on that one.
they did. Again, I hope Noah's okay because we haven't seen him in a while. So, but yeah, Red and the living legend, just the fucking living legend,
The fucking living legend,
Dave Sagan. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, how does he come off a suspension? What did he do during his suspension?
If you saw the video, it looks like he moped and called Tatum a bitch. A little bitch.
Tatum is a little bitch, but
But
God, I'm just having everyone want to kill me today.
you're trying to get the heat back after I got it all for that main event.
Apparently. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to. I'm what they call a heat magnet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please
See?
direct all complaints directly to Kyle Smith.
Kevin Smith? Yeah,
Kevin
I'll
Smith,
take that.
yeah. Well, he's getting a lot of heat right now too.
Fuck that. I know nothing of He-Man, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Because it's Kevin Smith. That's probably why I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Still,
probably, yeah.
I enjoyed Jersey Girl, too, so.
I'm sorry. Just I enjoyed it.
Shut up.
I enjoyed it also just because it makes sad little incel boys cry, and I'm all for that.
Of course. Tell him, Steve Dave. You are Steve Dave and us, aren't you? Because I'm the one always talking shit and being real loud, and you're all like, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to get hit.
It doesn't matter. People
I
come
get
after
hit
you
anyway.
anyways.
Yeah. It's like I get hit anyway, but I don't want to get hit. So it's like I'll hide
I just
behind
talk
this
shit
wall.
to Tommy Dean. Tommy Dean's going to come after you, not me.
I know. It's always how it happens. It's like I'm the one who's actually sitting here going, "Go, Tommy! Yeah, call your shot. Do it, man. You deserve it." And I'm gonna get my ass chopped again.
Probably.
But yeah, this will be an interesting match. It very much looks like Dave's running his way through the rookies.
He is, and it's I mean, who better than to learn from? And it's crazy. Yeah, Red's still a rookie, isn't he? Yeah,
January.
So is he? I guess he's in the running for rookie.
Yes, he is.
It's a pretty highly contested.
Yeah,
battle.
which I got told is like, don't abstain, vote for Red. I'm like, but that doesn't feel. I mean, we'll have to see how things go. But yeah,
I think Red right now. Red has the claim to it.
Yeah, Red pretty much has a
'cause
strong claim for it. Mikey B's getting up there.
I still put Red over Mikey B. Again, Red.
I said he's getting up there. I didn't say he was.
Yeah, it was just the matches and the survivings he's had.
Yeah, and then it's like, of course, we're only halfway through the year. We could get another, a dark horse, candidate in there to kick ass. Mm-hmm. No, I did not mean it like that.
It's what it sounded like you were doing.
Do you not know what a dark horse candidate is?
I understand, but just you had to say it that way.
I used a very well-known term.
Just saying.
But yeah, no, Red looks like he's got this one. I mean, we got 3 other rookies. They're gonna have to work their asses off to prove themselves worthy of it.
Let's be honest, we got 2. Bounty Hunter doesn't count.
Not like he watches the show anyway, even though we kept telling him, watch the damn show.
Yeah, he'll learn. Yeah. And Red's gonna take a hit carry him soon too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we'll see how this one goes. I don't think Red will be recovered fully enough to survive this match.
He's still going to have a fingerprint probably.
Uh-huh. So we'll see what happens.
And Dave's at the point now where I think he's a little peeved that he got suspended.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to take it out on Red.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. That's what Red is in MPS for, right? Everyone takes aggression out on him.
Yeah. Like I told Red before when he took on Hardakis, don't worry, I will use cry at your funeral.
Did you lay flowers down when Silver put it in the coffin? No, you didn't. That was the funeral, and you didn't even put flowers down.
Yeah, guess I'll have to work on that one.
They also let him out a lot quicker than they let Dave out. They left Dave in there for months.
Oh, that's another reason for him to be mad at Red.
Exactly.
It's like, you got out faster.
MPX management liked him and let him out quick.
Yeah. Oh, well. But after that, we've got a debut as Michael Schaefer, the leading man. Michael Schaefer will be taking on the kid Vinny Pacifico.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward to this one because I like seeing Schaefer in a singles match, and then I'm also really excited to see Vinny. Yeah,
it's like I hadn't heard of him before this one, so of course I did. Decided to go and do a little bit of research, and first thing I find is him getting decimated by Wardlow.
An MPX addict doing research.
I know, right? It's weird.
Yes, and that's he did have that. He's done ROH. He's done New Japan, USA. I believe he's done a couple of darks. He's one of the up and comers from, I'm pretty sure, the East Coast.
It said Staten Island.
Yeah, that's East Coast.
Yeah.
So
I was being a little more specific.
Yes, because the addicts really want to chant for Staten Island.
Oh yeah, don't you know?
I mean, if Matt Cardona came in, I totally would. But
yeah,
the new Deathmatch King. Dude, that match was awesome. I loved it. Loved the atmosphere. Like, God, I wish I could have been there. Mm-hmm. That atmosphere. If you love wrestling, and I know you may not like GCW, I don't give a fuck. Watch Homecoming Part 1 just for the atmosphere alone. And every match was great, but that match with Nick Cage and Matt Cardona, the amount of hate they have for the former Zack Ryder was awesome. And just and if you like wrestling like me, you got chills during the entrance for him and the entrance for Nick Cage, and everything about that match, just loved it. It was wrestling well done.
But so I have a feeling that it's going to turn out a little bit like when Pacifico took on Wardlow, because Schaefer's also a big, dangerous, deadly guy.
Schaefer is very big. He's not. Ever since he's joined Best Picture, I think he's lost that edge. He's no longer really deadly. The Kingsman was deadly. The leading man's a little prima donna-ish. He wants his green M&Ms only, wants only sparkling water. Like he's a little prima donna now.
I don't know. I think he could prove you wrong on that.
Remember, direct all hate towards Jay Williams.
No.
I love Schaefer. This match is going to be really good.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
think
it's-
it's going to showcase again what I've always said about Schaefer. He
I
is
just-
one of the best big men we have, not in just MPX, but in Texas.
I just really hope the Addicts don't sleep on Pacifica like that.
I hope not either, but we've talked about it before when new
Mhm.
people come into MPX, if the Addicts don't know him, they give him no response.
Yeah.
Hopefully, with Schaefer being as hated as he is,
Yeah,
they'll get
especially
something.
after last week, I think there's a good chance it's going to be in Pacifico's favor with the Addicts just based on
depending
that.
what time his match is. If it's after 9 o'clock, I say we get a "fuck you, Schaefer" chant going.
Yeah, go for it. Then we're going to get the second match from the B block of the Prospect Championship tournament as Ian D. Reed will be taking on the Mad Prince.
And these two have also gone a little back and forth on Facebook. It started out respectful, and it kind of did not end that way.
Well, it's like, I think the Mad Prince may have been listening to the wrong voice and just started getting, a bit touchy there.
When you hear a lot of voices, isn't he? I'm really wrong. Maybe the one that says try meth. Okay, that one's wrong.
Yeah.
But all the others are fine.
But I think this is that Ian's got a case here for being a little upset about that.
Go
and
on.
Then they'll hash it out in the ring.
You're also a little biased on this one too, aren't you? Just a tad.
I mean, it's like when it's one of your groomsmen, you're kind of,
Well, let's be honest.
you're almost required to.
The Mad Prince is one of next to when Wes first debuted. I don't think we've seen someone that the Addict gravitate towards so much. So Ian is going to come into kind of a hostile territory, I think.
Yeah.
With the Addicts.
I don't think he cares though.
I was going to say we're going to see how he reacts to it, and yes, me and you know, and Ian doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
he just wants to be the best.
Around.
Wrong song, but yeah.
No. Well, I was thinking the Karate Kid and
yeah,
Ethan
no,
Price, but
yeah.
Which Ethan Price would love to.
I was
have
talking.
MPX.
I was more talking Muse.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, sorry, not Muse. AWOL Nation.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, synth rock bands. Sometimes they sound alike.
The Mad Prince coming in, and it's the same as Gabe. He wants to break out, and he wants to prove that he is one of the best in MPX. And Ian is wanting to prove that he honestly just wants a spot in MPX.
Yeah.
Yes, he wants the Prospect title, but I think this is Ian saying, no, guys, look, I should be on MPX every Saturday just like all these other guys.
Honestly, I agree with that too, because, it's like if he wins the Prospect Championship tournament, he will definitely have earned his spot.
Well, if anyone wins the Prospect title tournament, they've earned their spot.
Yeah.
Fuck, if I win it, I've earned a spot, right? Like, which can I just go ahead, since we're claiming title shots, can I put myself in this? In a title, in the
MPX, put him as
in the
number
Prospect
3.
tournament.
Put him as no. Put him against the winner of the Prospect title tournament as match number 3. Because it's the most difficult match.
Yeah,
of
it
all
is.
of them.
It's the hardest.
Yeah.
Ian says he wants to play war, so I'm gonna bring him war.
I mean, don't forget, this is the man who he was the brand ambassador for Menage a Trois.
He was. He was a good brand ambassador.
Yeah. Until Menage a Trois fell apart, and so he's like, "Fuck it."
Well, and I was gonna say he didn't even get a chance. The brand ambassador might have been able to save Menage a Trois
Maybe
if he was there.
Yeah,
that's what brand ambassadors do, right? Don't they save each other?
Dimitri says Jay turned heel. I see.
Sir, Jay has always turned heel. No one just ever realized. It's like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was always heel. No one ever realized it or thought about it.
I'm a little biased towards my friends. Sorry.
Dimitri's. You're not Dimitri's friend? Oh, you bastard. You just became the most hated man in MPX now. You were already up there.
I was going to say, it's like I was already the most. I heard those people after Gabe Wilder.
See? Gray bear. Yeah. You have a little gray.
No, I know the gray. Where's the bear coming from?
Because Dimitri's going to kill you.
Sure.
All you got to do, whenever you want Dimitri to be mad or attack someone, just point and say bear, and he runs after him. You haven't noticed
That's okay.
that?
I do have my one defense, who might help me out in the next match too. Because the Iron Belly is coming.
If Dimitri goes after you, I don't think Iron Belly's going to help.
It's like he might block him enough for me to be able to get away. Just got to get to the
would
car and I'm good.
He would literally stare down and be like, I gave him 2 seconds. Go ahead.
That's all I need.
I'm pretty sure Dimitri's faster.
We'll see.
He did say the C word.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, you said the C word.
No.
Yep. You've said the C word before.
Even Dimitri's like, wow, I thought we were friends.
See?
We are.
Apparently not. This is the man who doesn't think you got screwed and thinks Best Picture's the greatest tag
I
team in
didn't say.
MPX.
I did not say they didn't get screwed. I said it was a controversial ending. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Controversial, but that you're not saying screwed. Did or did they not get screwed out of the tag titles?
It was a controversial ending.
See, you won't say it. Therefore, you think Best Picture.
So what
is
if it had been Larger Than Life?
Larger Life never got screwed.
Mm-hmm.
So Larger Than Life always won every match cleanly. That's true. They did.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what you're talking about. In All Are We Trust, he says
See-
it was clean. It was clean.
See, if it had been his heel team against you guys, then it would have been no. It was a
My heel team has
controversial
gone
ending.
against them before, and I've said I
Uh-huh.
played that line. Dimitri knows where my loyalties lie.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't with the Berserkers.
Well, he can blame Fat Thor for that one. I love Tyler Jed.
He's gonna kick your ass
I was gonna
later.
say,
but
really,
you do love him.
well,
yeah.
that's the thing, though. As soon as I eat an elbow from him, I'll be like, yeah, I deserve it, but I still love you.
But yeah, Iron Belly versus Dylan Scott of the Chili Boys. Apparently, the promo video he made was controversial for some people.
Well, shouldn't destroy a White Claw. Some frat boys wanted that. I personally destroy all the White Claws. They suck. Every hard seltzer
I hate
needs
White
to go
Claws.
away.
So. Yeah.
That was the worst thing that next to social media. Hard seltzers are the worst thing to happen in America.
Next to social media, not worse than social media.
Next to.
Yeah.
It's not a word. It is next to.
Yeah,
Social media
true.
is still pretty bad.
Yeah, no, true.
You get idiots like Dave Meltzer saying that GCW is bad for wrestling. If anything, it helped.
No.
Or that fact, in a small indie company paid plants to do all that shit.
Oh,
And then you want to know why people say fuck Dave Meltzer. It's stupid shit like that.
I don't care if it's Dave Meltzer or
JC.
yeah. It's like my brain glitched. Just like I know his name. He's like even more famous than Dave Meltzer.
I was going to say, I was like, surely you're going with JC on this
yeah.
one, but
He was like, but yeah, fuck them both.
yeah.
That's why I talk about one show.
Well, technically we've talked about a lot of shows, but
Sure, yeah.
we tried to maintain one show.
Yeah, but I'll admit I haven't seen Dylan Scott wrestle a whole lot, so this will be a new and interesting.
We saw him on the
experience.
outside with the Chili Boys.
Yeah,
He's again, I like the Chili Boys. Great charisma. Corey O'Neill's the only one I really know, other than CJ, obviously, that I am like, he's good. I want to see more of him.
I realized that the Chili Boys are very reminiscent of what I wanted to see from Menage a Trois, only without the sexual innuendo.
See, and that's what made Menage a Trois great, where the sexual innuendo.
Yeah, I know.
Giving
It was like-
CJ Ward a life mic was the best thing they could ever
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Now, maybe CJ needs to bring that into the Chili Boys. But
Menage a 3.0?
no,
Oh?
they have. Don't they have like 6 or 7 members?
Yeah, something like that. It's like 'cause there's still JP Coolidge who didn't show up.
There's 5 members.
There's 5
Yeah.
members.
They got 5,000. That's ridiculous. But no, that's I'm interested to see how he does because again, he had great charisma on the outside. He did a couple things here and there that showcase he's got something.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if he's the only one coming.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the Chili Boys seem to be kind of popular with a certain subset of the
Which
group.
thank God they weren't there last week.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, dang.
And
no.
I was kind of for a split second, I was like, I wonder if that's my fault. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. No, it was kind of quiet. Which again, that was not my argument. Be loud. I don't care. Just when it's your own MPX homegrown talent,
Yeah.
go for that.
Well, I know that Iron Belly's got enough of a fan base that he'll at least get a lot of cheers. So
Well, you're not loud enough, so that doesn't
I
help.
wasn't talking about me.
Pruitt's
Pruitt's crew.
you are the fan base, though.
No, he's got fans in Pruitt's crew, if nothing else, and they are louder than you.
No, they are not. I have proven that fact.
No,
I have proven they're
you were
not
just-
louder than me and that I go longer. In chance. Sir.
Yeah, sure. Totally what you meant.
Sir.
Totally what you meant.
What is wrong with you?
Absolutely what you meant.
You and your innuendos today and your dark horses. Like
No.
You need to.
You see,
you
Dark
need to
Horse
watch
was
yourself.
actually innocent.
Dark, that was not innocent.
Y'all killed Patrick.
It happens.
He's over here dying because of that.
If anybody actually thinks he's a problem like that, you really don't know him. I'm just gonna say that this is all just jokes. Before people get mad at us,
I was gonna say
and we
you're
get
gonna
canceled.
put me on like a fucking list. God damn.
But then, of course, we've got that 8-man tag team match. That's definitely going to be the main event because, I mean, match that big.
Oh yeah, it's
And
got
it
an
involves the
XXV.
NPX
Of course it
champion.
is. It's
XV. It's the
Jackson
number one
Stone,
contender. It's
everybody.
and it's Tommy Dean.
King of Oklahoma, or temporary king, or tentative king, whatever it is.
Yeah, and of course, Civil Disorder.
right.
You know, 2 of the champs from of our NPX roster, and you know,
I thought you were gonna say realm for a second. I was like, what universe are we on?
I
What multiverse?
the NPX realm. Actually, I got to tell you about that after the show.
Oh, okay. But that's the thing is, and that's again what if you watch Dimitri's video, he's trying to make amends with Tommy. He needs to get through this match, and then they can decide what to do later.
Yeah, it's like if they can get through this match without trying to kill each other, I think that they can at least might be able to agree to maybe, who knows, a triple threat tag team match.
Again, as cool as that sounds, I don't think Bane and Silver would let that go.
True.
I
So
don't know if Mayhem Mafia would let that go. I don't know if Infinite Stock would let that go. There are so many tag teams right now
that is
in
true.
NPX.
I mean, hell, we have the pub crawlers still in the mix somewhere.
Are they? When's the last time we saw the pub crawlers?
We see each of the members every once in a while.
Yeah, because they live underneath the ring drinking with Hornswoggle. Does not mean they get title shots. Again, my whole argument, and Tommy, I love you. You're great. I've never seen Parabellum as a team. What makes you think they deserve a tag title shot?
I'm pretty sure they'll go and prove it to you.
And again, I love Wes. Wes is a former NPX champion. Just as a team, we have not seen him. Therefore, I do not think they get a tag title shot. You, of all people, Best Picture actually had to earn a tag title shot. They had to work as a team in order to get a tag title shot. You, of all people, I think would be like, yeah, you know what? We need at least one showcase of a tag team in order for them to get a tag title shot.
Well, I mean, there's another tag team that hasn't been defeated and has been shown there, and they're not, you know, and they haven't shown up since they destroyed Sky and Sebastian.
Bane and
Back to Bane and Silver.
Well, yeah, but see, again, we've seen them as a tag team, and we've seen them win and dominate.
Yeah. So
we have not seen Parabellum in NPX dominate against another team.
Yeah.
Just give us Parabellum. Fucking throw them the pub crawlers as an easy win if you want. I don't care. But let's see them as a team before we start giving them title shots. Or before someone runs out and just says, I want a title shot. Just saying.
People
That is not how wrestling should work.
People have called out title shots all the time.
And in some cases, they've earned it. Tommy Dean, last time he won a title shot, had to earn it.
I mean, there was a time in which, you know, somebody just said, it's like, no. You know, he may have lost the title, but no, he's going to get another shot at the title, even though it's supposed to be no rematches.
That was rightfully so, because Ryan lost, and he shouldn't have lost. It was the ref's fault. I'm telling you, there was a reason, all right? In all we trust.
Yeah. There was no screw job there whatsoever.
There wasn't. But yes, this 8-man warfare is exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be warfare.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's not just going to be warfare between the two teams. It's, you know, I'm
no, there's infighting too.
Yeah,
it's one of those where
poor Jackson.
That's the thing is, man, for someone who, you know, loves everybody and wants everyone to love each other, I'm really afraid Jackson's going to be just left to go against and be decimated by civil disorder.
I have more faith in Jackson than that. I mean, he's destroyed multiple.
It's 4
members.
men.
Yeah.
It's your MPX champion, Brick Stone. Your Addicts champion, Exodus Prime. Your future prospect champion, Gabe Wilder. And then Kari Wright. I'm sorry. I have nothing to give Kari Wright. We have no more titles.
You know that Kari Wright is in the prospect championship tournament too. Are you saying he's going to lose? He said that Kari Wright's going to lose.
I told you from the start, my pick for the title was Gabe. Yeah. I understand Kari is in it.
So what's going to happen if it's Kari versus Gabe?
Again, they have the respect issue to have a nice, fun, clean match.
You're not expecting a poke of doom or anything.
With those two, no.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not best picture.
Yeah. But it's like
the director
it could be a situation where, you know, the rest of the team comes in and says, hey, Kari, no, it's great. It's Gabe's time. It's Gabe's time. Yeah. And then, you know, Kari's like, no, I want my time and everything. we've never seen that happen before in a team.
I'm just thinking of when Shawn Michaels kicked out Booker T in the NWO.
Actually, yeah.
Just a little reverse here with Gabe being kicked out instead of disorder.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, really. But no, that's, again, like I said, my pick for the tournament as soon as the brackets were announced was Gabe. Because, again, to me, this is where Gabe's going to break out and show he is not a coattail rider, as you say, and that he does deserve a title.
So you're saying Kari's the coattail rider then?
I never said that. You're the one who keeps saying coattail rider. Kari, if we had another title, Kari would have that too.
No, but he's going for this title.
But again, this title has been reserved for Gabe, in my opinion. My opinion. Not saying this is what actually happens. This is all my opinion. I just think this is the tournament for Gabe. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about the 8-man tag warfare. Jesus. Stay focused.
I was focused.
You're not.
Tommy Dean says Dimitri can go sit by y'all in the crowd and watch me do what I do, and then you guys can see why I deserve whatever the hell I want.
So Tommy wants to take on everyone by himself?
I don't know.
I mean,
he said it, not me.
I'm pretty sure Sky and Dimitri have no problem sitting next to us, just letting Tommy go out there and do
I'd
that.
really rather they didn't.
Oh, I would love to have them sit next to you.
No, that's fine.
Hey, when you're not there, I'm the one who gets their in headlocks and shit.
Oh, Dimitri puts you in headlocks all the time anyway.
The man smells wonderful, so I'm okay with it. And I don't know why. I don't know what he does, but every time you get a headlock, it smells wonderful.
But yeah,
Axe.
those are all the announced
It is not
matches
Axe. I don't like Axe.
Yeah.
It might be Dr. Squatch because that shit does smell good. I just used them.
But
Depends on which one it is.
so yeah, that was MPX's Thunder
Some new Star
that
Wars thing.
we're looking forward to this Saturday. Get your tickets now, obviously. And,
Thunder.
yeah, and of course, yeah, get your tickets for Purple Rain because that shit's going to be sold out soon.
Front row's already sold out.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't actually get it in time?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just joking. I didn't realize you actually didn't get it.
Nope. I missed it by that much. Like literally, we were going to hit the button, and it was already sold out.
I wonder if that means I have option C next to me again.
Possible.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Who knows?
At least I knew ahead of time this time. I just, took too much time to get it.
Yeah. But no, we got Thunder, then Lightning, and then Purple Rain,
Purple Rain.
it's it's ramping up. We've got Jackson versus Brixton, which they've already said Brixton is not defending the title till then.
Yeah.
So he is going to be our champion. Now, whether Jackson has to defend his title shot again, we don't know. He did that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We've got last man standing with Casey versus Frankie. What else we're going to get? We got the finals to the prospect title.
Yeah, and it's looking like we're going to have a tag team championship match one way or the other.
It's the biggest show of the year. Your tag titles are going to be on the line.
Tommy Dean says, it's not like Dimitri adds anything. He'll just be in the way.
Why does he hate Dimitri so much? Can't we all just get along? God.
These are dangerous, deadly people, man.
We saw Tommy at the Purge. He's deadly too.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I feel.
In all
honesty, I feel bad for Jackson.
Yeah, it's like Jackson's the one I feel bad for out of this whole
Jackson,
match.
Jackson, why don't we just kind of, it's unlike you, but take a break. Just chill on the back for a second.
Yeah, it's like
let them deal with it.
Let them sort themselves out, and then come in and I don't know.
Maybe just
Gabe
grab
in a headlock. And
I was going to say maybe
tap.
just grab Brixton and go to the back. Let 3-on-3.
Yeah,
with just a 6-man. See, and that's the thing. Jackson's a wrestler. He's a pure wrestler. He's not going to do that shit.
No, he's not.
The ring and the mat's sacred. Yep. So
it's gonna, but he's gonna be there to fight. So he's gonna fight. So we'll see how it goes. But thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be an interesting setup.
We're not hyping other shows again.
I don't have any other shows to hype right now. I mean, we already did the big hype for HOT.
Yeah, we'll do the other one next week to go home because it's coming up. So.
So definitely, thanks for watching, and we will catch y'all later. God to be with you.
Kind of just trailed off there, didn't you?
Yeah, just a bit.
See y'all Saturday.
Mark out.
You did it!
Yeah, because actually you mentioned it the last time.